Om Jananim Sharadam Devim Ramakrishnam Jagadgurum Padapadme Tayo Shritva Pranamami Muhurmuhu. We were seeing yesterday the perfected state, what it would be, where a person is seeing divine everywhere, within and without. Within himself, he is seeing divine himself and seeing everything divine. Everything is divine. And now, this body as the center of working, he is utilizing to express himself in and through this body. He is utilizing this body. He has made his Kendra, Karya Kendra, a center of his actions and movements. And he is unstained by all actions because he is moving in the divine as divine. This is perfected state. He may dance, he may talk, he may love someone, do anything, it neither stains it nor has any value. It is just like I am playing a drama. Sri Ramakrishna in his boyhood days used to go and take the children together and play the Mahabharata small incidents of Ramayana, small incidents. He used to play with other children, becoming the king sometime, becoming the Rama sometime, Shiva sometimes. And all this plays used to do, used to play. And you see that in that he will be assuming himself to be Sita, Rama. How he would enact it. The superimposing the Rama, Krishna. Same way an enlightened soul superimposes with God. He is what God is. It's total identity because one is there. He has just taken an identity. It is like an ocean. In ocean, a part of the water has become ice. The ice is water alone, yet it has a distinction from the rest of the ocean. Now, it's having some relationship with the ocean. You are my friend. You are my sustainer, Lord. So many ways the ice is going to think. Now, ice knows I am water and this is water, but still it is playing. This kind of play. He knows there is nothing else other than God, but still the suffering mankind rush to help them. Why? Because he knows nothing is there. Still, because he is there, the child is weeping in dream. He knows in dream nothing can be there. A tiger might have come. It is false. It's a kalpanika jagat. The child is weeping. But he goes and wakes it up. We go and wake it up because there is nothing and it is weeping for nothing. There is no reason why should he weep. So when people weep, the saints and enlightened souls try to go and help them. Why are you weeping? There is one. There is nothing. You have not lost anything nor gained anything here. There is nothing to lose. It's all like a dream going on. You are Chaitanya Swarupa. The whole world is your own manifestation. It is, you are a part of it. You are a part of the absolute existence. You are a part of God. Why are you weeping like this? Like the Madalasa bringing up her child, putting in the cradle. Why are you weeping, my child? You are Atma Swarupa. You don't lack anything. Everything is within you. Why are you weeping like this? Like that, he goes and it looks like he knows everything is unreal. But still, the suffering of mankind moves him. Oh, for no reason these people are, just because of the ignorance, that if ignorance goes away, they will be blissful, eternally blissful, like me. Whether body exists or not, it doesn't matter. I have my independent existence apart from body. A shirt is lost or a trouser is lost, nothing is lost of mine. So that kind of awareness, that is perfected soul. In that context we saw the child playing with mud and the king going, and child says, everything is mud only. Your body, your prajas, your followers, your family, everything is soil only. Everything you see on this earth. So like that, and then we got that Nivritti, Jnandev, Sopana and Muktabai. They were going in the forest. Muktabai was behind. Jnandev was ahead. And he sees a golden ring and starts covering with his stands there and covering it with the mud or soil at the foot. And from behind, the small girl, 8-9 years, Muktabai has already observed. He goes to brother and asks, why are you standing here? Then he says, you are behind. That's why I was standing. But why are you covering soil with the soil, mud with the mud? Because she is seeing that is no more soil. Nothing more than soil. Oh, both are. How the enlightenment, mud also the same thing, and gold is also same thing, which we value most. That to attain that state of perfection, where equanimity and one divine he is able to see everywhere. So that also we saw, and how that identity of all objects with the absolute reality, free from all effects of ignorance. When ignorance goes off regarding myself, who am I, what is this world, what is God? When ignorance goes off, what will be that state, perfected state? Then he finds delight in all these relationships. In that state, devotee has not the slightest trace of lust. And then he gives the example of Chandidas and washerwoman. Their life was entirely free from lust. In that state, a devotee looks upon himself as a woman. He does not regard himself as man. Here, because the bodily existence is a part of nature. Nature is feminine, Prakriti. Chaitanya, Shuddha Chaitanya. The whole universe with all beings, the Prakriti is going to become Vilina in the Chaitanya. Just like when I sleep, all my powers are going to merge in my own existence. Like that whole Prakriti merges in the absolute existence, whole nature, what all we see here, material world, all this world merges back. Matter and energy are interchangeable, everything becomes energy and dissolves in the absolute. Nothing remains. Again, the projection is there of this universe, time and space bound, constantly changing flux entity in the unchanging eternal reality, the Satchidananda Sagara appears again. Now, this body belongs to Prakriti. Manhood and womanhood is there in the awareness alone. Body is clay. It is going to become clay again. It is a clay doll. How can I say I am a man covering a cloth which is like a man? In reality, I am neither man or woman. I put on a body. In waking state, I identify with it, and I call myself man or woman. But I am dwelling in the indweller, Jiva, has no sex at all, has no gender at all. It is neither man or woman, it is divine. So each time, I am a manhood and womanhood are false superimpositions. The Chaitanya alone is. So that identity, he looks upon himself. A devotee has not the status. In that state of perfection, the devotee looks upon himself as woman. Woman means nature here, Prakriti. He does not regard himself as man. That is Chaitanya, immovable, eternal entity. Because body belongs to Prakriti. He thinks himself to be. Entire thing either is a Prakriti or a Chaitanya. Sanatana Goswami refused to see Mirabai because she was a woman. Mira informed him that at Vrindavan the only man was Sri Krishna and that all others were his handmaids. Was it right on the part of Sanatana to think of himself as man? Mira inquired. Mira said, there is one Chaitanya which is the male and all are his handmaids, women, all gopis, gopas, everything. That is why we say Purusha and Prakriti. Purusha, the indweller, Purishayate. In the body it exists. That is called Purusha. The Chaitanya which is indweller in the body is called Purusha. The bodily existence itself, the Buddhi, Manas, Indriya, Sharira, all these belong to Prakriti, nature. It belongs to nature. I am dwelling in it. I don't have gender. But body has gender. And the awareness of gender is there in my awareness. And then my chitta, mind is also, in memory also, I as man is there. The wrong identity. I am man and this. I am aware of it also. I am man. In my mind also it is there, chitta and prajna. Both has the identity, I am a man. But as an indweller, the real I, is none of those. When Goswami, Mira says, all these people, Vrindavan, there is only one man. The one God is manifesting in all jivas as the Purusha. Purishayate. He dwells in the bodies of all jivas. one God is projecting the expression of consciousness through matter is life. God is projecting in and through all the bodies as the Jivatman. The Paramatman is projecting through all the lives as the Jiva, individual consciousness. Universal consciousness is projecting through all the bodies as individual consciousness. Now that individual consciousness cannot say anything. Now individual consciousness, that the indweller, this is male gender. If you take, it is just like male and female doesn't have actually it has nothing to do with the sex, or the sex is just an mental wrong impression of being man and woman. But there is Prakriti and Purusha. Whole bodily existence, entire bodily existence belongs to Prakriti, nature. It dismantles again. Pancha Jnanendriya, Pancha Karmendriya, Pancha Prana, Buddhi, Manas. All these are the Prakriti's part. It is going to dissolve back. Chaitanya is going to be one with the Lord of the universe. So when I say, then Meera says, there is one Purusha in this Vrindavan. How another person is claiming all other beings are just handmaids. They all belong products of Prakriti. And only one Chaitanya is there, which is pervading all the jivas as indweller. Bodily existence is Prakriti. Chaitanic existence is God. I have two existences. Bodily existence is there in waking state, and my Chaitanya existence is there. In second stage of the deep sleep, I am myself. So this identity, bodily existence identity, spiritual entity. Now this, Meera is talking about the indweller, and she is at the spiritual, she is seeing at spiritual level, God is there in everyone. My Krishna is shining in all bodies. And bodies which are possessed by my Krishna are only Prakriti. Just like bodies are handmaids of Krishna. That understanding, that's a higher, all the highest understanding man can have, trying to see the divine in everything. And as a realization, after the enlightenment, he sees Lord in everything. Even Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, in his last days you can see, he is seeing in every particle of air and wind, in mud and clay, in sky and roofs, he is seeing only Krishna. Krishnamayam Jagata. So that he is seeing. So what was it right on Sanatana to think of himself as man? One day or the other, in one life or other, we have to go beyond the genders. Gender problem, gender exists only at two levels, bodily level and mental level. Beyond this, you are pure spirit, Chaitanya. The Chaitanic existence begins. These are just like outer covers. All these you see in every shop. See any chocolate or anything, and gloriously it is presented. The external covers. Inside, biscuits may be there. They are secondary. You cannot enamel them. You cannot. But cover can be put, which is highly attractive. They want to do such attractive things that people are able to buy it. They are buying for the external covers and the internal things are same. Biscuits means all biscuits, but different colors, covers to enchant the people. Like this body is one of the covers. We are enchanted by the covers and we leave the inner content. When you take a thing, what attracts you is its externalmost cover. Remove. That's why we say beauty is skin deep. Remove the skin. It's a beautiful person. Just remove the skin. Outermost one layer you remove. You know what beauty is. Beauty is skin deep. So that identity, again and again, we have to identify ourselves with the self, the Atman, the Chaitanic existence, and dissociate ourselves gradually before the body leaves us. We must be separate from the body and live in this body itself as the Chaitanya Swarupa. At dusk, Yam was sitting at the master's feet. Sri Ramakrishna had told that Keshav's illness had taken a turn for the worse. He was talking about Keshav and incidentally about the Brahmo Samaj. Master to him, do they only give lectures in Brahmo Samaj or do they also meditate? I understand that they call their service in the temple as upasana. Keshav at one time thought a great deal of Christianity and the Christian views. At that time and even before, he belonged to Devendranath Tagore's organization. Yeah. Had Keshav Babu come here from the very beginning, he would not have been so preoccupied with social reform. He would not have been so busy with the abolition of the caste system, widow remarriage, inter-caste marriage, women's education and such social activities. Master. Keshav now believes in Kali as an embodiment of spirit and consciousness. This primal energy, besides, he repeats the holy name of the Mother and chants her glories. See the transformation. Regarding Keshav. Keshav's regarding the Keshav and incidentally about Brahmo Samaj. Do they give lectures or meditate? See, one thing is to be a knowledgeable man like a Pandit. He is a Pandit, knowledgeable man of knowledgeable understanding. He knows, but does he practice it? There are so many people who preach Bhagavad Gita, but do they live according to Bhagavad Gita? Living Bhagavad Gita, a person need not teach Bhagavad Gita. If he lives Bhagavad Gita, he is living Bhagavad Gita. He is moving about, Bhagavad Gita is moving about with all meaning. That person is entirely different from, he is not Pandit, he is practicing it, he is manifesting in his own personality what has been told in Bhagavad Gita. Like that, you have to see, Sri Ramakrishna is asking, are they preaching only Brahman is real and all? Do they practice meditation, sitting and getting their identity with the Chaitanya? Do they get? Sri Ramakrishna is asking them, asking him. Keshav at one time thought a great deal about Christianity and Christian views. At that time, and even before, he belonged to Devendra Tagore organization. Sri Ramakrishna is telling important religions of the world. He is bringing the Christianity and Christian views. He has studied. Has he imbibed the essence of that? If I study a religion, as an outsider is different. As an insider, can I study a religion? Can I imbibe those principles which tally with the eternal principles of nature and divine? And can I assimilate it and make it my own? Each religion, Christianity is an outer cover. There is essence within. Each religion, Buddhism, is only an outer cover. Hinduism is an outer cover. What is the inner contents? And there are in the inner contents also, there are essentials and non-essentials. There are supporting ideas and the real theme that is being given. Supporting ideas are non-essential scaffolding around the building for a definite particular purpose. Now it is like a ladder, like a machine. We are using it for some purpose. It is outer cover and inner content. Sri Ramakrishna wants to know, just telling, he has studied his objective. If he sees the inner contents and then differentiates from the essentials from the non-essentials, how much of wisdom and knowledge must be there, how much of less identity with the body must be there to judge the spirit. So that kind of understanding Sri Ramakrishna is trying to bring about there. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.